As far as Worcester itself, we had a great time. I mean, just a good, solid, blue-collar Northeast town, like, you know, not so far from Boston, so you get all the attraction there.
Worcester was good, had a lot of good memories, met a lot of good people out there.
The team was very well known around because obviously it was at the time the only pro teams in the winter time.
People in Worcester, I think their second team kind of became the San Jose Sharks. They like the Bruins and the Sharks because an awful lot of people there, and even to this day still follow, you know, Logan Couture and a number of our players.
The relationship with the city was very good. Like everything that we gave in matters of, you know, appearance or Christmas presents for kids, or, you know, whatever it was, all the time that we gave to the community, we really got it back. And like I say, it wasn't always necessarily in number, but it was in quality.
You know, Worcester had a nice arena, a big town, a nice minor league town.
The building itself, it held about 12,000, I believe. Nice building. I mean, we had everything that a team needs there. And another thing that was nice was Worcester was very well localized as far as travel. We had a lot of team around New England close by.
I think the first year we were 65 days on the road in Cleveland, and then we were like 12 to 8 days on the road all year in Worcester. So the wear and tear on the players, more practice time. I think it was more beneficial that way, but getting them from Worcester to San Jose was a nightmare at times. And they had to basically keep guys in the air all the time. Like, I think it was Couture and Jamie McGinn and, you know, a few other guys. They'd be playing in Nashville, and they would fly them to us, and then they would play the next game in St. Louis. So they'd fly to us, stay here, fly back to St. Louis, and fly to San Jose, and then come back and be there for 2 days and fly back again. And
just a simple recall, like day of recall. You have to fly across the country, and you're coming from a place where the weather condition can be a factor into travel.
Yeah, and I mean, the salary cap in the NHL, you know, and the rostering, 23-man roster, injuries, things like that. We start talking to the Kings and the Ducks, and Edmonton and Calgary were in the same boat. You know, we're kind of the original five. We start talking about what if we made a division out here. You know, we always felt secure that Roy was there, and there's just a higher concentration of hockey out there. So it just worked very well for scouting the team. To Roy, it's not about Roy. He's not there. Yes, he wants to win. Yes, winning is part of development, but not at the cost of player development. So,
you know, you're looking on the board, you know, Pavs, I think he was kind of a short-term guy. We had him, I think it was like 30 games, but, you know, he was one of those players that was real inquisitive and asked a lot of questions. And Logan Couture, you could always tell the guys that are really good. Like, once he started rolling and coming along, he was like the best player on the ice every night.
No, I was a team enforcer. That's what I did. A physical brand of hockey and a physical type of style was definitely very well liked and encouraged. So that my relationship with the fans in Worcester was outstanding.
I thought it was good for the family. Ended up being a really good move. All three of my kids ended up going to the same high school and graduating with all their friends.
We had some really good groups, some really good guys that I'll, you know, keep friendships and relationship with for a lifetime. So they were fun years, great years.